Hey guys, Vazzy back here, and in today's video, we're gonna see what would happen if Shohei Ohtani, the MLB two-way superstar, what would happen if he played in the NHL. This of course coming from the news here as of yesterday, that Shohei Ohtani has signed a $700 million contract over the next 10 years with the Los Angeles Dodgers. One of the largest sports contracts ever handed out. And in today's video, we're going to put him on the LA Kings and see what would happen in NHL 24. So I have gone in and made Shohei Ohtani in game here. He did come out to be an 80 overall. We made him a two-way forward because with him being the best two-way superstar in baseball history, I don't think we couldn't not do that. So we do have Shohei all ready to go and created in game. He is assigned to the Los Angeles Kings, but I have a bit of a twist. We also have Shohei Ohtani playing goaltender for this video. Again, this is because he is one of the best two-way players here in history, and because of an interaction on Twitter between two friends of the channel, being No Sleeves and Tactics, earlier in the summer. I'll flash it up on screen here quickly. That being said, where No Sleeves tells Tactics that Ohtani is basically the hockey equivalent where if Brodeur came out of the season and scored 40 each year and played goal at the same time. So that being said, that basically is the best comparison you can probably give of Ohtani if there was a hockey situation here. So let's put them both into franchise mode here and let's see what would happen. So I have gone through and edited the lines here in franchise mode. Shohei Ohtani will be centering the top line of the LA Kings here with Adrian Kempe and Kevin Fiala. Obviously, again, there's just his stats. Try to make him as accurate as I could in game here. Also, he is going to be in the net. He is going to be our starter. I sent down Copley and Cam Talbot just so he would get the lion's share of the starts. And I do have him on both power play 1 units here, as well as I also have him assigned to the penalty kill units here. So he's going to get a lot of ice time overall. And also I forgot to mention with the goalie Ohtani, as well as having Portillo, I also have auto-rotate goalies turned off, so he's going to be getting every start this year. So let's start simulating and see what happens here. I gotta say, I'm very curious to see what will happen here. We're having two different Ohtanis play two totally different positions here. See if we can get some goalie awards and some skater awards, who knows. We'll have to see how this team actually performs here first. But I did just want to talk about the Ohtani signing here in general. I can't believe the guy got $700 million. Absolutely insane. Great for him for sure. That's a lot of money for sure. He's definitely set off for a long time here. I gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest baseball fan overall. I do follow it, just not super crazily anyway. And I did have, the Jays are one of my teams here, I do have to admit. I have a couple teams that I kind of hold in close regard, but the Jays are one of them. So to hear that they're that close to actually signing Ohtani to a contract, where really any other MLB free agent, any like big name really doesn't ever sign in Toronto that often, was really cool. And up until a couple of days here, I want to say Friday afternoon, it looked like it was a done deal. It looked like he was coming to Toronto. We had the plane watch going on, which Robert Herjavec, the Shark Tank guy, ended up being on the plane, but there's a whole live stream and stuff I was watching following that and seeing what would happen. So there's a couple of crazy days here for sure regarding the whole Ohtani situation as we waited for him to sign, which he finally did as of yesterday, recording this video on Saturday. So awesome. Again, good news for him. $700 million is absolutely insane. One of the biggest sports contracts ever, as I said earlier, but good for Ohtani for sure. But as we get back to the simulation here, with the two Ohtanis, it doesn't look like we're doing too great here as we sit just a little bit below 500 as we approach the trade deadline. Obviously, we're not going to be making any trades here. We're just keeping the base roster of the Kings intact, as we did get a blockbuster trade apparently. But we are currently sitting at 29, 31, and 5 as we do approach the end of the season here with about 20 games left. But let's see if we can make a little bit of a run of it here as we head toward the end of the season, as we currently sit 35, 35, and 6 right at NHL 500. It does appear that we are going to be just short of making the playoffs here, unfortunately, with both Ohtanis on the team. So yeah, unfortunately it does look like we missed the playoffs here, which was somewhat expected. as Ohtani leads the team in points, as I can see that right away, which is absolutely insane. I was not expecting that. He put up 30 goals, 53 assists for 83 points, more than a point a game. That's absolutely insane. 10 power play points, a lot of shots, decent ice time for sure. The goalie Ohtani definitely didn't do so great here. 896 save percentage, 340 goals against. Definitely not ideal. Got all 82 starts, but I'm going to simulate to the end of the playoffs here, and we'll do a quick wrap-up of today's video. So after simulating the playoffs here, the Tampa Bay Lightning did win the Stanley Cup in this universe, as they defeated the Golden Knights in 6 games. They beat the Penguins in 7 in the conference finals, the Panthers in 7 as well before that, and the Senators in 6 in the first round of the playoffs. So last thing to do here is look at the awards, see if either Ohtani was able to bring anything home for today's video. Obviously the team stuff we know, Matthews gets the 2 big ones off the start, Bedard gets the Calder, Shohei does get the Vezina and the Jennings. Overall, I don't see anything. It looks like Matthews more or less cleaned up here in today's simulation. But I think that is going to do it for today's video. Definitely let me know if there's anyone else you want me to do this with in a future video. But I will see you all in the next one.